Coach, a lot of times, a lot of lead changes, in the end it doesn't go your way. What are some of your thoughts after the loss tonight?
Well, you got to finish games. I mean, that's just the bottom line. It's not really complicated. It's a simple thing. You get to the point where you're 8 up at home with 5:12 to go. You got to finish the game, and we didn't do that. We got outscored, I think 15-3 down the stretch. We're up 101-97 with 3 minutes to go, and we don't get it done. And we missed our last 9 shots. Those are the things that you have to execute, and you have to be able to score down the stretch. They're a good team. They're blue collar all the way. They're going to be tough. They're going to be into you, but you have to execute enough that you come up with baskets and you come up with stops. And then we did a good job defensively on some possessions, and then we didn't finish the possessions. They end up with the ball back, or they end up with a tip in, or they end up at the very end of the possession making a play. And those are the kind of things that we have to get better at. I thought we competed at a real high level, but not only do you have to compete, you have to execute down the stretch. And I didn't think we did a very good job of executing down the stretch.
Coach, does that mean that you didn't get the shots that you wanted, or was it just a matter of executing the actual shot itself?
Oh, I think it's a little bit of both, but I think what we have to do is that we have to continue to play at a pace that we were playing at. That's where we're most comfortable. We're not a real half-court team, so we have to get in the open court, and we have to maintain our spacing, and then we have to complete the play. And the way you complete the play is that you got to make the shot at the end of the possession, and that was not. We just didn't do it.
Coach, the bench had a tough night shooting. In what ways did that factor into the loss tonight?
Well, I think the bench outscored us. It was like, I know their bench got 53 out of the 107 that they had. So, I mean, obviously that's a huge bench for them, and we seem to have trouble with J. Michael Green every time we see him for some reason. And I thought their bench came in and did a really good job for him. J. Michael came in, and then Sheldon Mack, but the other guy that really hurt us is Noah, to tell you the truth. I thought Noah came in and gave them a lot of energy, and he was very good defensively and very active defensively. But, through all of that, we had a situation where we should have closed the game out, and we just didn't do it.
Was that a last out-of-timeout play for each one? Was that the look you were looking for in that situation?
Well, if he was going to be open, we would throw it to him. We were going to try to run a play where, we had 2 options, and it just didn't work out.
On the previous play down, where it ended up with AD shooting the 3, was that something where you wanted to attack the basket early?
We were going to try to attack the basket early, and that's one of those plays that I thought we didn't, that we changed the whole pace. All of a sudden we were a little cautious in what we were doing, and that's when we got to play wide open.
You guys have been on this streak now where you lost a game, won a game, lost a game, won a game. I mean, how do you find your footing? How do you get the consistency that you've been looking for?
We have to rescue ourselves. It's on us, not on anybody else. And as I said before, I take responsibility for it. I'm the coach, and I've got to get our guys to the point where we are executing and we are finishing games down the stretch. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Coach, you didn't have Tim in the game down the stretch. Was that just something reflective of what you saw out of Memphis? Or because you talked about the pace.
Yeah, that's something that we'll have to consider, maybe having Tim in down the stretch. But, we played this way down the stretch where we've been pretty good, with Drew and been having a little bit bigger lineup in there. But, we have to get to the point where whoever we have in there is going to execute, and we got to be better at finishing the game. All right.